Imagine waking up tomorrow morning, looking in the mirror, and seeing a face that's 10 years younger staring back at you. Not through expensive creams, dangerous surgeries, or harmful chemicals, but through the power of a single glass of juice. Sound impossible? That's exactly what the pharmaceutical and cosmetic industries want you to believe. They've spent billions ensuring you never discover this simple, natural solution that could make their products obsolete overnight. Have you ever wondered why some people in their 70s look and feel like they're in their 50s, while others seem to age rapidly despite their best efforts? The answer might be simpler than you think, and it's hiding in plain sight in your local grocery store. Right now, your body is fighting an invisible battle against inflammation, the silent accelerator of aging that's breaking down your cells, depleting your energy, and robbing you of the vibrant health you deserve. But today, everything changes. Today, I'm going to share with you a secret rejuvenating elixir so powerful it can literally reverse years of cellular damage and help restore the vitality you thought was lost forever. This isn't just another health tip. This is a transformation waiting to happen. A transformation that thousands of others have already experienced, but that the mainstream health industry doesn't want you to know about. Why? Because healthy, energetic people in their 50s, 60s, 70s and beyond don't make the money. Dependent, chronically ill people do. What if I told you that in just 7 days, you could begin to feel and see noticeable differences in your health, energy, and appearance? Would you give just 1 week of your life to potentially gain back years of healthy, active living? Let me introduce you to the revolutionary secret that's been hidden from you for far too long. A simple, natural juice that has the power to rejuvenate your body from the inside out. The problem most people over 50 face isn't simply that they're getting older. It's that their bodies are overwhelmed with inflammation, toxins, and oxidative stress. According to research published in the Journal of the American College of Nutrition, chronic inflammation accelerates aging at the cellular level, affecting everything from your skin's elasticity to your brain function. A groundbreaking study from Harvard Medical School recently confirmed what alternative health practitioners have known for centuries. Certain plant compounds have the power to actually reverse cellular aging. The researchers found that specific phytonutrients can activate your body's natural detoxification pathways and trigger what scientists call cellular rejuvenation, essentially turning back the clock on aging cells. The statistics are alarming. By age 50, the average person has accumulated enough toxins to fill a quarter-pound container, according to environmental health researchers. These toxins don't just sit there harmlessly, they actively damage your DNA, accelerate aging, and set the stage for chronic disease. Even more concerning, a recent analysis by the Environmental Working Group found that the average adult is exposed to over 126 unique chemical compounds daily, many of which are known endocrine disruptors that accelerate the aging process. But here's the truly shocking part. Your body already knows how to eliminate these toxins and repair the damage they've caused. It simply needs the right tools, specific nutrients that activate your body's natural cleansing and rejuvenation processes. Think about how you've been feeling lately. Do you wake up with unexplained aches and pains? Do you find yourself relying on caffeine just to make it through the day? Has your skin lost its glow, or do you notice more wrinkles appearing seemingly overnight? These aren't just normal signs of aging. They're distress signals from a body that's desperately trying to heal itself, but lacking the resources to do so. Each day that passes without addressing this internal inflammation adds to the burden your body carries. It's like trying to drive a car with the emergency brake on. You can still move forward, but you're causing damage with every mile and using far more energy than necessary. Let me share a quick story with you. Martha, a 62-year-old retired teacher from Ohio, came to me exhausted, overweight, and taking 5 different medications for various chronic conditions. Her doctors had essentially told her this was just her new normal, that she should accept these limitations as part of getting older. I felt like I was watching life pass me by, she told me. My grandchildren wanted to play, but I could barely walk up a flight of stairs without getting winded. I looked old, I felt old, and worst of all, I'd started to believe that this was just my fate. Does any of that sound familiar? Have you ever felt that your best days are behind you? That energy, vitality, and good health are luxuries reserved for the young. If so, I want you to pay close attention to what happened next. Martha started incorporating the exact same rejuvenating juice I'm about to share with you into her daily routine. Within just 1 week, she noticed she wasn't reaching for her reading glasses as often. By week 2, her chronic joint pain had diminished so significantly that she was able to take walks around her neighborhood again, and after just 1 month, her doctor was astonished to find that her inflammatory markers had dropped by over 30%. It felt like someone had lifted a heavy blanket off of me, Martha explained. Suddenly I could move freely again. I could think clearly. I even started sleeping through the night for the first time in years. Martha isn't alone. Thousands of others have experienced similar transformations. And today, it's your turn. Have you ever felt like your body just isn't bouncing back the way it used to? Like your recovery time after even mild exertion keeps getting longer? Have you noticed more digestive issues, skin problems, or memory lapses that you try to brush off as just getting older? If you're nodding your head right now, I want you to take a moment and share your experience in the comments below. Your story matters, and it might just help someone else realize they're not alone. The truth is, you don't have to accept declining health as inevitable. You don't have to surrender to a future of increasing limitations and medications. There is another way. A natural, powerful solution that addresses the root cause of premature aging rather than just masking the symptoms. But I have to warn you, this solution is so simple, so accessible, and so effective that the multi-billion-dollar anti-aging industry has worked tirelessly to keep it out of the spotlight. After all, they can't patent or profit from something you can make in your own kitchen for less than $2 per serving. What I'm about to share with you isn't just another health trend. It's a scientifically backed, time-tested method of cellular rejuvenation that has the potential to transform your health from the inside out. And the best part, you'll start feeling the difference almost immediately. Now, let me introduce you to what I call the 10-year reset juice. A simple yet powerful combination of specific foods that work synergistically to reduce inflammation, neutralize toxins, and activate your body's innate healing abilities. At the heart of this remarkable elixir is an often overlooked superfood, kale. But not just any kale, and the way you prepare it makes all the difference. First, let's talk about why proper cleaning of your vegetables is absolutely crucial. Most people make a critical mistake right from the start. They either don't clean their produce thoroughly enough, leaving behind pesticides and bacteria, or they use harmful chemicals like chlorine to disinfect them. What they don't realize is that chlorine can disrupt thyroid function, the very gland that regulates your metabolism and energy production. Instead, the optimal way to clean your vegetables is with a natural solution of hydrogen peroxide and vinegar. This combination has been shown to eliminate up to 98% of bacteria and remove pesticide residues without compromising the vital nutrients or introducing harmful chemicals into your body. Simply mix 1 tablespoon of hydrogen peroxide and 1 tablespoon of vinegar in a bowl of water, soak your vegetables for 5 minutes, and rinse thoroughly. Now let's talk about the star ingredient of our rejuvenating elixir. Kale. This isn't just any vegetable, it's a cellular powerhouse that contains a unique form of chlorophyll with a molecular structure nearly identical to human hemoglobin. This remarkable similarity means your body can use kale's chlorophyll to enhance oxygen delivery to your cells, boost energy production, and accelerate cellular renewal. What's even more fascinating is something that most people don't know, and what many would consider counterintuitive. If your kale leaves have slightly yellowed edges, don't throw them away. This discoloration doesn't mean the leaves are old or spoiled. It actually indicates they're rich in beta-carotene, a powerful antioxidant that protects your skin from UV damage and helps prevent premature wrinkles. The second key ingredient in our rejuvenating juice is apple. But again, there's a specific way to prepare it for maximum benefit. Most people simply cut up their apples and toss them in the juicer, seeds and all. This is a mistake. Apple seeds contain small amounts of amygdalin, which releases cyanide when broken down. While the amount is minimal, why introduce any toxins to a drink designed to detoxify? For optimal health benefits, choose organic apples whenever possible. Remove the seeds before juicing and use them immediately after cutting. Apples begin to oxidize and lose their nutritional potency within minutes of being exposed to air. Another reason why store-bought juices can never deliver the same rejuvenating effects as freshly prepared ones. Now let's break down the exact recipe for this age-defying elixir. 1. 2 large kale leaves, including the stems, which contain valuable nutrients often discarded. 2. 1 medium-sized apple, seeds removed. The preparation method is crucial for maximizing the bioavailability of these powerful nutrients. Instead of chopping the kale with a knife, which can damage some of the fragile phytonutrients, tear the leaves gently by hand. This preserves more of the cellular integrity and ensures you get the full spectrum of benefits. As for the apple, prepare it just before mixing with the kale to prevent oxidation. The enzymes in fresh apple not only enhance the palatability of the juice but also aid in the absorption of kale's fat-soluble vitamins. For the most potent effect, consume this juice immediately after preparation. Unlike commercial juices that can sit on shelves for months, the healing power of fresh juice begins to diminish within 15 minutes of exposure to air and light. But this rejuvenating elixir doesn't just work on a superficial level. It creates transformation from the inside out. Let's explore the profound impact it can have on your gut health, which scientists now recognize as the cornerstone of overall wellness and longevity. Your intestinal tract houses approximately 70% of your immune system and produces nearly 95% of your body's serotonin, the happiness hormone that regulates mood, sleep, and cognitive function. As we age, the diversity and balance of our gut microbiome naturally diminish, leading to increased inflammation, reduced nutrient absorption, and even altered brain function. The unique combination of soluble fiber, enzymes, and prebiotics in our rejuvenating juice helps restore optimal gut function in multiple ways. The soluble fiber in apple acts as a prebiotic, feeding the beneficial bacteria in your gut. Meanwhile, the sulforaphane compounds in kale help reduce intestinal inflammation and strengthen the gut barrier, preventing the leakage of toxins into your bloodstream, a condition known as leaky gut that affects an estimated 80% of adults over 50. But the benefits don't stop there. A healthy gut means enhanced nutrient absorption. Many people over 50 experience nutritional deficiencies despite eating a balanced diet, simply because their digestive systems can no longer efficiently extract and absorb nutrients from food. By optimizing gut function, this juice helps ensure you're actually benefiting from all the healthy foods you consume. Perhaps most surprisingly, this juice can also help reduce acid reflux, a common complaint among older adults. The specific Enzymes in raw kale help neutralize excess stomach acid while supporting proper digestion. Many of my clients report that their chronic heartburn diminishes or disappears entirely within days of incorporating this juice into their morning routine. The transformation this simple juice can create extends to every system in your body. Your skin, often called the mirror of internal health, is one of the first places you'll notice changes. The high levels of vitamins A, C, and K in kale support collagen production, reduce inflammation, and protect against oxidative damage, the primary causes of wrinkles, age spots, and sagging skin. Within just a few days of daily consumption, many people report a noticeable improvement in skin tone and texture. By the end of the week, you may find that fine lines appear less pronounced, and your skin has regained some of its youthful elasticity and glow. Your energy levels will likely be the next area where you experience dramatic improvement. Unlike the temporary buzz from caffeine or the artificial boost from sugary energy drinks, this juice provides sustainable energy by enhancing cellular mitochondrial function, your body's natural power plants. When your mitochondria function optimally, you experience steady, consistent energy throughout the day, without the crashes or afternoon slumps that have likely become all too familiar. But perhaps the most profound and far-reaching benefit is the impact on your inflammatory response. Chronic low-grade inflammation is now recognized as the common denominator in nearly all age-related diseases, from arthritis and diabetes to heart disease and dementia. The powerful antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds in our rejuvenating juice work synergistically to calm this inflammatory response, potentially reducing your risk of chronic disease while alleviating existing symptoms like joint pain, brain fog, and fatigue. Now, I want to be very clear about something. This isn't a magic potion that will erase all health problems overnight. What it is, however, is a scientifically sound, natural approach to giving your body the tools it needs to heal and rejuvenate itself. It's about working with your body's innate wisdom rather than trying to override it with synthetic chemicals or quick fixes. The real magic happens when you make this juice a consistent part of your daily routine. Think about it this way. Just as years of accumulated stress, toxins, and poor nutrition didn't damage your health overnight, restoring optimal function also requires consistency and patience. That's why I'm challenging you to commit to just 7 days. 7 days of adding this simple 2-ingredient juice to your morning routine. 7 days to experience firsthand what thousands of others already have. The beginning of a health transformation that could quite literally add healthy, active years to your life. Can you imagine how different your life could be if you had the energy to play with your grandchildren without getting exhausted? If you could travel, pursue hobbies, or even start a new career without being limited by chronic pain or fatigue. If you could look in the mirror and see a reflection that matches how young you feel inside. These aren't far-fetched fantasies. They're realistic possibilities when you give your body the nutrients it needs to function as it was designed to. And it all begins with a commitment to yourself, a commitment to try something new for just 1 week. As you embark on this 7-day journey, pay close attention to how your body responds. Many people notice subtle changes beginning on day 1 or 2, perhaps slightly clearer thinking or improved digestion. By days 3 and 4, you might find yourself naturally waking up before your alarm, feeling rested and ready for the day ahead. And by the end of the week, don't be surprised if friends or family members comment on how well you look, perhaps noticing a glow to your skin or a lightness in your step that wasn't there before. Document your experience. Take a before picture on day 1 and another on day 7. Keep a simple journal noting your energy levels, any changes in chronic symptoms, and how you feel overall. This record will not only help you observe your progress, but may also inspire you to continue beyond the initial week. Now let me address a couple of questions that might be on your mind. First, is this juice meant to replace meals? Absolutely not. This is a supplement to a healthy, balanced diet, not a meal replacement or a crash diet. In fact, you'll get the most benefit when you consume it alongside a nutritious breakfast that includes healthy fats and proteins to enhance the absorption of the fat-soluble vitamins in the juice. Second, what if you don't like the taste? While most people find the apple provides enough natural sweetness to make the juice palatable, you can add half a lemon with the peel removed if you prefer a more tangy flavor. The vitamin C in lemon also helps preserve the freshness of the juice and enhances iron absorption from the kale. Just avoid adding sweeteners, which can counteract some of the anti-inflammatory benefits. Now let's visualize what your life could look like after making this simple change a regular part of your routine. Imagine waking up naturally at dawn, feeling refreshed and clear-headed without needing an alarm. Picture yourself moving through your day with steady energy, no longer dependent on caffeine or sugar to make it through the afternoon. See yourself engaging fully in activities you once enjoyed, but had perhaps scaled back due to fatigue or discomfort. Gardening for hours without your knees protesting, playing tennis without worrying about how you'll feel the next day, or dancing at a family wedding without holding back. Envision your next doctor's appointment, where your physician expresses surprise at your improved vital signs, lower blood pressure, reduced inflammation markers, better glucose regulation. Imagine the satisfaction of reducing or potentially eliminating certain medications under your doctor's supervision as your body regains its natural balance. Picture the confidence you'll feel when you catch your reflection and see brighter eyes, more radiant skin, and a more energetic posture looking back at you. This isn't about vanity. It's about your exterior reflecting the vibrant health you're cultivating within. Now ask yourself, are you ready to take control of your health in this simple yet powerful way? Are you willing to invest 5 minutes each morning to prepare a juice that could transform how you experience the next phase of your life? Are you prepared to give yourself the gift of enhanced vitality and well-being? If you're nodding yes, then I want you to make a mental commitment right now. Decide that your health is worth this small daily act of self-care. Recognize that by taking this step, you're not just improving your own quality of life, you're setting an example for your loved ones and potentially adding years of active, engaged living to spend with them. The beauty of this approach is its simplicity. You don't need expensive equipment. A basic blender will work if you don't have a juicer. Just add a small amount of filtered water to help the blending process and strain the mixture through a fine mesh sieve or nut milk bag to remove the pulp. While some nutrients are in the fiber, the most powerful rejuvenating compounds are in the juice itself, and this method makes them more immediately bioavailable to your cells. You don't need to overhaul your entire lifestyle overnight. Start with this one simple change, and you may find that as your energy increases and inflammation decreases, you naturally want to make other health-supporting choices. It's what I call the positive health spiral. One good decision leads to another and another, creating momentum toward optimal wellness. Remember Martha, the retired teacher I mentioned earlier. She didn't stop with just the juice. As her energy improved, she naturally found herself more active. Walking led to swimming, which led to joining a seniors yoga class. As her joint pain diminished, her mobility increased, making healthy cooking less of a chore and more of a pleasure. 1 year later, she had lost 32 pounds, reduced her medications from 5 to just 1 with her doctor's supervision, and had become the energetic grandmother she had always wanted to be. "I feel like I've reclaimed 15 years of my life," she told me at her follow-up appointment, "not just in how I look or feel physically, but in my outlook. I'm excited about the future again." Stories like Martha's aren't uncommon. They're actually the norm among people who commit to this simple yet powerful practice. The human body has an astonishing capacity for renewal when given the right tools. Even cellular damage that took decades to accumulate can begin to reverse in a matter of weeks when the proper nutrients are consistently supplied. Now, I'd like to share one final powerful benefit of this rejuvenating juice that we haven't discussed yet: its impact on your brain health and cognitive function. The brain is particularly vulnerable to oxidative stress and inflammation, both of which accelerate with age and contribute to cognitive decline. The specific antioxidants in kale, particularly lutein and zeaxanthin, have been shown in numerous studies to protect brain cells from oxidative damage and support cognitive function. Meanwhile, the quercetin in apples helps reduce neuroinflammation and supports the production of new neurons, a process many scientists once thought impossible in the aging brain. Many of my clients report noticeable improvements in mental clarity, word recall, and focus within days of starting their daily juice regimen. Some even find that the brain fog they had attributed to senior moments diminishes significantly or disappears altogether. Imagine the confidence that comes with knowing your mind can remain sharp and clear as you age, allowing you to pursue new learning, maintain independence, and fully engage with the world around you. The path to reclaiming your health and vitality is now before you. It doesn't require a large investment, a complicated protocol, or superhuman willpower. It simply requires a decision to take this one small step and observe what happens. So here's my challenge to you. Commit to the 7-day Rejuvenation Juice Challenge. Each morning for 1 week, prepare and consume this simple elixir: 2 kale leaves, torn, not cut, including the stems; 1 apple, seeds removed, used immediately after cutting. Prepare it fresh each morning, drink it immediately, and pay attention to how your body responds. Document any changes you notice, no matter how subtle they may seem at first. At the end of 7 days, come back to this video and share your experience in the comments. Your journey might just inspire someone else to take that crucial first step toward reclaiming their health and vitality. And if you know someone who could benefit from this information, perhaps a friend or family member who's struggling with energy, chronic inflammation, or the frustrating signs of premature aging, share this video with them. True knowledge is meant to be shared, especially when it has the power to transform lives. Remember, you deserve to feel vital, energetic, and healthy at every age. Your body is designed to thrive well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond when given the right support. This simple juice is one powerful tool to help you claim the vibrant health that is your birthright. The choice is yours. Will you continue accepting declining health as inevitable, or will you take this small but significant step toward a rejuvenated body and mind? I believe in your ability to transform your health. I've seen it happen thousands of times with people just like you. Now it's your turn. Your future self, healthier, more energetic, and more vibrant than you might currently believe possible, is waiting for you to make that choice. Are you ready to feel 10 years younger? Then let's begin this journey together, starting tomorrow morning with your very first glass of rejuvenation. Your body will thank you, and so will everyone who loves you and wants you to be a healthy, active presence in their lives for many years to come. Thank you for taking the time to invest in your health today. Remember, small changes, consistently applied, lead to remarkable transformations. I can't wait to hear about yours.